my customer service team, they took up a project to identify, to find us partners. And they came to me and said, well, I think we found one.
Yeah.
And he said, Blessings of Hope. And I'm like, well, this looks interesting. And they had a meeting with you and they went over the formats that we had and the products that we had. And you all seem very happy to have these.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
just explain to me that you have the ingenuity to use them as ingredients in various ways. We couldn't give the stuff away. So from that point forward, you have been our primary, Blessings of Hope has been our primary donation partner.
Welcome to Hopecast, where we share hope and inspiration about what God is doing in our personal lives at Blessings of Hope and in our community. I'm your host, David Lapp. In each episode, we'll explore the powerful ways that faith, generosity, and love are making a difference in those around us.
I'm joined today by Dave from Savencia Cheese in New Holland. So, Dave, if you want to just share a little bit about Savencia Cheese, what you guys do, anything you want to share about the company?
Well, sure. Work for Savencia Cheese USA. We are owned by Savencia, which is a French company, family-run company, which is one of the things I really love about it. When you're working for a family-run company, I've heard there's two versions of it. It's either horrible or it is the best thing you're ever going to find. Yeah. And I live in that latter category. So great company to work for, great values, run by a great family.
Awesome.
The Bongran family. For example, our current leader, Alex Bongran, he's getting up there in years, but he personally ran our New Holland plant, I want to say, in the 80s.
Okay.
So some members of my team actually, worked with him back in the day. And nowadays, we actually have one of the Bongran family members as well running our Road Creamery in Oregon. So here in the U.S., we manufacture cream cheese and several variant products that would originate from fresh cream cheeses in New Holland and in City of Industry, California. Our best known retail brands that we would make in our cream cheese facilities in New Holland will be our Alouette spreadable flavored cheeses. Garlic and herb is our best seller. You can find them in the deli section of most grocers. We're also big in brie, both domestic and imported. So in Colbleen, Illinois, we manufacture brie, goat cheese, feta cheese. Brie is at the heart of, or soft ripened cheeses are at the heart of the Savencia family and the heritage. Actually, the whole company began off a original product called Caprice de Deux, which is still one of the best sellers in France. It was shortly after World War II. I apologize if I can't remember which Bongran it was. If it was Noel Bongran, came up with a method of manufacturing the same cheese year round, which apparently at that time was somewhat of a breakthrough. He also broke a lot of the rules. He made it in an oval shape instead of a round shape, put it in a blue box, which nobody'd ever seen. And that really took off. And the company really grew as a series of acquisitions. And we have a lot of great brands. In France, where I think we're the number one seller of cheese. That gives you an idea. The French know something about cheese.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of great cheese culture, that is.
So how many generations of, you said Bongran?
Bongran. The Bongran family.
How many generations of the family are or have been involved in Savencia?
Well, they've always been involved since its initiation. In current state, we have at least 2 generations currently working, if not 3. Okay. So there are numerous family members working in the company in different roles.
So when, I think it's been a couple of years now that you've been donating your product to Blessings of Hope.
Yes.
How do you remember how was that relationship established?
Yeah. Remember like yesterday. I mean, it was a big deal for us. We had that virus that that came in, and then we had rules laid down which shut down all of restaurants and many places where people ate. And in the United States, we're like a 50-50 nation. We eat about 50% of our food at home and about 50% in restaurants, cafeterias, gas stations, you name it, okay? Well, we make these products very different. I was talking with Chris, the cameraman here prior to the meeting. If you look in the cream cheese industry, most of it's 30-pound blocks of cream cheese that are circling. That's what the Cheesecake Factory is using to make, Hellman's up in New Holland, they're a customer of ours. Yeah. So we had these bulk formats, whether it's goat crumbles, feta crumbles, large format brie, anything you get above like the 8-ounce retail format, you're getting into the 4-pounders and such. When the restaurant shut, the brakes hit, cheese is perishable, especially like our bries and such, where I can get into, very perishable, very short shelf life products. We had no place to go. I called every food bank. I'm just sitting there going in. Will somebody take this? I got drivers who will volunteer to drive it to you. I have, I'll pay you some to take this. Is there any way I can move this? And the answer was no, no, no. Everybody wanted the retail formats only. Well, that wasn't a problem. The retail formats were screaming in demand at this point because everybody stopped going to the restaurant and started back at home, and we were like everybody else in the industry. Our capacities were aligned with 50% retail, 50% food service, industrial. You saw that across supply chains everywhere. We couldn't put enough into the retail formats. So my team, we sat down and talked about this, and after just frantically trying my best, and eventually we spoiled a large amount of product. It still just hurts my heart today with how much I had to throw away, and I was hearing stories of milk being dumped and everything because we also had to shut down, milk intake, everything. So sat down with my team and said, this is really, really unfortunate, and this can never happen again. We need to find ways to move larger format cheeses in the event that, we have any situation like this occur again. And we've always had a certain amount of, can I call spoilage inside this category that, we've dumped or done, we were able to sell it. Sometimes we can sell it for macros, but so my customer service team, they took up a project to find us partners. And they came to me and said, well, I think we found one. And he said, Blessings of Hope. And they drew up. I'm like, well, this looks interesting. And they had a meeting with you, and they went over the formats that we had and the products that we had. And you all seem very happy to have these. And it was explained to me that you have the ingenuity to use them as ingredients in various ways. We couldn't give the stuff away. So from that point forward, you have been our primary, Blessings of Hope has been our primary donation partner. Not only that, we have reduced the amount of grade B selling, I would say we do, and we are providing more to Blessings of Hope. I just actually did an analysis on this for our Haute Fromagerie team. These are our highest end cheeses. They're also very short shelf life. A lot of these we're importing from France.
They're also very good.
And we're also, but we lose them whenever there's 35 days left. Okay, now for a retailer, they need to get through their distribution, so they 35 days. But if we can get to you with 30, 25 left on it, can you use this? So we give you about 60% of our losses that we take, our commercial spoilage, call it having a little too much inventory in order to make sure that we can cover our customer demand. I was looking at it, but 60% of that we've donated to Blessings of Hope.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. It's a hot item that our ministries that are serving the community love it. It's a quality product.
Well, we're very happy. It satisfies a number of purposes for us and for Blessings of Hope. From our standpoint, these are very high-end cheeses. The brands themselves are what command the money. And we don't want those brands flying around in, the underbellies of the New York market or something like that, which is what can happen. And it's better for us to literally give it to you, allow people to eat it, enjoy it. Our brand doesn't suffer. If anything, it would only elevate it, I guess, if anybody was trying it and recognized what brand it was, although most of our product we're giving you in a bulk format, so I'm not sure how much they're going to see of the brand, which, again, secondary. I think the important thing is what you're doing for the world here.
Well, it's definitely been a huge blessing for our ministry, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that benefit from it. So thank you again for being
thank you.
Finding Blessings of Hope.
I didn't find them.
Somebody did.
Somebody did, and then there were humans involved eventually. Let's just say it like that.
So what's in the box?
Well, we brought really just for your team. We just wanted to put together just a gift box of some cheeses that you guys can enjoy.
Now, do you ship cheeses out?
We do. We do have an online website, cheeselovershop.com.
Okay.
And it's good for people who live in areas where maybe they don't have access to our cheeses.
Yeah.
Order them. I'm not quite sure what the team put together, but I'm sure it's fantastic.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. First of all, we have paper and some ice packs to keep it in good shape. So I can already see they got some good stuff here for us. If you want to talk through some of these. Try not to. Oh, I'm very jealous what you guys get. Okay, these two items, while appearing different in formats, they are identical in taste and flavor.
Okay.
This is our Supreme, and these are what we call Brie Bites, whether that's our Ile de France brand, and this is our Supreme brand of them. The packaging is a little bit different. These are in little flow packs. Those are in cups. What's amazing about these Brie Bites, I don't know anybody else who can make these. We make these in France, and we ship them around the world. We are right now, by the way, undergoing an industrial project to try to make these in Illinois.
Okay.
What's very special about these is they have over a year shelf life. And for Brie, that's impossible. Usually you're dealing with less than 80 days, something like that. So these are made like a standard Brie, and they are quickly heated and sealed to prevent any further ripening. So they taste great. My kids love them. These are very mild flavored Brie Bites. So I think your team will really enjoy those.
Yeah, well, good. So why the two different packages?
Well, it's two different brands. We have a lot of different, by the way, both of these brands we sell other cheeses under. This existed first. Now, you ask a kind of interesting question. You see these are in cups. And if you open this one up, which I'll let you guys open, but you're going to see they're in little packs.
I see that now, yeah.
Okay, these are in like mint type packs. Okay?
Yep.
We, when I first started, we only made this type in a cup. Due to the popularity of these around the globe, we sell these over in Japan, Korea, US. We installed a additional line that will put them into this. So then when this format arose, we decided to take a brand that we already have called Supreme. And by the way, Supreme as a brand is a cheese sold it's an oval, soft ripened cheese in France that we actually brought that recipe to the U.S. and we now make Supreme Oval in the U.S. as well. And we added this to the Supreme brand. We have a 2K wheel. We have a 7-ounce little individual wheel, and then we have these little Supreme Brie
bite size.
Yeah. And that would be Supreme.
Slide these over here for the camera.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So these are some standard Alouette goat crumbles. I said in Illinois was where we make our goat cheese. So we have, of course, we do for everything I'm going to show you, we have food service variants and such, but this will be our Alouette branded goat crumbles, great on salads. Here's our Chevre Pyramid. This is a wonderful item. This is a very special goat cheese. This is imported from France. It comes from our Fromasac facility. That is some of the creamiest, smoothest goat cheese you will ever have. Open that up, take it, spread it on crackers. It is very different. Creamy, smooth. Our Saint-Aguirre wedges. Now, we often provide this to you in 5-pound wheels. Well, I remember last year we had about 3 pallets of these that every time, by the way, these are all my professional mistakes. Whenever we're giving this to you, it means that I screwed up somewhere along the line. Yeah. I'm trying to make some redemption points along the way so we usually give this to you in 5-pound wheels. This is a great product, also imported from France. This is like a blue Brie, if that makes sense to you. A Brie is a soft ripened cheese. It's ripening.
I've had it and I like it.
Okay, you like it? Yeah, and then you've got the blue veins coming through it. It is fantastic.
It is
best
very,
blue cheese.
Very good blue cheese, yeah.
And I mentioned to you Supreme, the brand. Yep. This will be a fresh, this one doesn't have a year shelf life. So enjoy that in the next 30 days. All right. Keep it. So this, by the way, one of my personal favorites. It's kind of hard. Of our domestic manufactured cheese of a retail format, probably my favorite that we have.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick favorites. Now, creme de brie is an interesting product. Think of it as a creamy brie without the rind.
Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that.
You got it. You spread it, you spread it on cracker, spreads out much nicer. And again, hopefully your team enjoys all of this thoroughly. This is really for you and your team. You guys, after all the good work and hard work you do, I want you to enjoy.
Well, thank you.
Here is some garlic and herb brie. So you got our standard Alouette brie, but we've got some flavoring in there to bring bring it closer in line with our Alouette branding. This is a product called Creme Fraiche. I struggle to describe exactly what it is because in America we don't use it as a standard ingredient very much, but it is like a specialized ingredient. You will find it on some recipes you're gonna look at. To me, it tastes like sour cream.
Okay.
Very similar to sour cream in its flavor. A slightly different consistency. Cooks well for eggs is something I personally use it in. If I get one of these and bring it home, I'll add it to my eggs. Here's again our flavored Alouette spreadables, which you can find all over the country. It's our flagship. This is our smoky jalapeno for those with the more who want the more spicy flavor.
Yeah.
And these are to go along with the goat crumbles. We do have blue crumbles here as well. That these are actually made by a partner in Wisconsin that we are partnering with. Again, one other flavor of our spreadables, and that's toasted everything. If you're familiar with a toasted everything bagel, our flagship product. We sell millions of pounds of this every year. This is our and unfortunately I never spoil it. I'm not sure how much of this we've ever donated to you because it's got a little bit better shelf life.
So can we work on that a little bit?
I'll try. I will try. I'll try to overproduce this and come up with some reasons to spoil it. But it's a fantastic. It's our flagship item. Is our garlic and herb spreadable cheese.
Yeah, I think we've gotten that at least once because I remember having some of that came through.
Yeah. You know what we might have given you? It probably wasn't spoilage. Like in the sense of had too much. We had a couple issues last year where we had just some slight texture issues with it, like slightly grainy texture. Put it this way, we sold some of it to Grocery Outlet and we gave a bunch to you as well, I believe is how you would have gotten that last year. But perfectly edible, good product. This is our cheesecake flavor, very sweet. You want to put that on a graham cracker. Don't think it is sweet. It's like you're putting cheesecake on something. You put it on a salty cracker, you're going to be shocked. Here is, again, our Ile de France brand, but this is our 4.5 ounce. This is also imported, and interestingly, this is also a long shelf life. Similar to these, you're going to see the difference here when you open this compared to a brie. It's got that seal, and that's keeping it from evolving. When you open a normal brie like this, you're going to see it's not sealed at all. It's sitting in a piece of paper, and this paper is like space age paper that we have to import from France because there is no brie paper manufacturer in the U.S. And I'm not going to undo it here, but you're going to see it's all breathable. It must breathe. Brie is a living organism, and it is ripening. I jokingly say, watch your temperature management in your warehouse. You let these things warm up just a little bit, hard as heck to get them back down. They will generate their own heat, and if you completely seal them, like you shrink wrap the whole pallet, we have to string wrap. It will heat up right in the middle, man. And this product right here, when you have it in the full wheels, it is so biologically active. I've jokingly said a wheel of Saint Aguirre, you lay it on the table, don't look at it for 2 hours, it might grow legs and run. I mean, it's you can see how much activity is going on in here. It's wonderful about cheese, Wow. These are just some feta crumbles that team put together, and garden vegetable spreadable cheese, just another flavor of our spreadable cheeses. And our oh no, I'm not done yet. This is spinach and artichoke, our second most popular spreadable cheese. This is a goat cheese in our new Alouette Professional branding. This will be sold primarily to food service nowadays. Rogue Creamery. I referenced one of the family members is involved in our Rogue Creamery operation in Oregon. That is, if you like blue, it's going to be some of the best you ever had. The best blue cheese made in the U.S. is coming from Rogue Creamery. This is their Oregon Blue standard. This is a smoked version of the same. And this is also made by Rogue Creamery. Not a blue, but it's like a, I'm not sure what to tell you. I don't want to say a cheddar. It's very mild flavored in my mind. Cheddar-ish, how's that? So this is really just a gift for you and your team. I mean, we're so happy with what you do for the world. I can tell you it brings a lot of pride to my customer service team. Very proud. I know they come here, they volunteered last year. They're going to be back again this year to do some volunteer work. And we're very proud to work with you. And the least we can do is give you and your team.
We are honored to be one of your partners. We really appreciate everything that you have done and continue to do for Blessings of Hope. So if you're watching here and this looks good, thecheeselivershop.com.
And if it looks good, you know that the team here will have eaten it. So you're not going to be able to get any of this.
And this is available in most local grocery stores.
You'd have to shop. Some are going to be like these spreadable cheeses. Most grocery stores will have this. You might have to shop a little to find Supreme. Might have to shop.
Or the website.
Yeah, cheeselevershop.com. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. And that's why we have it, so that anybody can get, Santa Gear wedges.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, we're good. Well, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you, Dave, for joining us. Thank you for joining us on Hopecast. God bless you. We'll see you in the next episode.
To learn more about Blessings of Hope, check out our website at blessingsofhope.com. God bless you, and remember that you can bring hope to the people that you meet every day.